Hey, this is Retired Geek Woman with Adventures with Rhiannon, Oblivion, episode number 8. And first off, we're going to do a little housekeeping. Welcome to my channel. All these new subscribers really are making my day. There's a secret word in this video somewhere. Listen for it and use it down below. This is a retired slow play, but I do have a plan for the playthrough. Please subscribe and like my videos. It makes my day. Community tab, about tab, and playlist all on my main video channel, so check it out. And in my part-time job, I'm a retired senior gamer. I have a Patreon account. Meantime, let's have some fun. Okay, we are going to take up right where we left off. We had just got a recommendation to join the Mages Guild. So the overall quest is joining the Mages Guild. It says I must acquire recommendations from all the local guild hall leaders in order to gain access to the Arcane University. So that is a very broad-reaching quest where we have to go to all these different guild halls and do tasks for each of them to be able to join the Mages Guild. And so I think we're going to continue working on that a little bit. I also need to go down, we have to go to Imperial City, the Path of the Dawn. Joffrey wants me to contact Boris at Luther Board's boarding house in the Imperial City. The enemy has the Amulet of Kings, and Boris might have leads. We need to get it back. Then that's the next part of the main storyline. So we're going to kind of overlap a few things. I kind of like doing quests in certain areas, do 3 quests way down south and kind of, that way it saves time. So we'll gather a few of those. So we know that are going to have to go to a lot of different places. The other thing that I wanted to do is, according to deed that's been delivered to me, I've inherited a property called Frostcrag Spire from a long-lost relative. I've marked its location on my map. At the next opportunity, I should make my way out there and inspect my new acquisition. And if we look at this, it's right here. We are right here. I don't think there's a place to sleep at the Frostcrag Spire just yet, but I thought what we might do is get a room here in Bruma, and in the morning take off and go up there to take a look at it, since we're so close. That's going to be our first home, basically. But as you can see, it is at the very top of the map. In fact, it's a hop, skip, and a good jump from Skyrim. It's really funny. When I played this game, I probably saw that 1,000 times, if not more. Never had any clue. And if you look at the map that came with this game, which I still have, it's like it's right there. They had it in mind all along. So what else we got over here? Morrowind is over there. So anyway, it's kind of interesting. Hammerfell, and that's going to be I think that's the next one for number 6. It's supposed to be set over there. I don't know what the terrain will be like, but hopefully it's not cold and snowy, which I hated. All right, so we're going to get a room for the night and then head on over to our a dwelling that we have been inherited from a long-lost relative, which is kind of funny. By the way, what she's doing, food, things get knocked around sometimes. You can sleep here, I think. Things get knocked around, and it's kind of funny. You can hear, because of gravity, you can hear stuff falling. Let's see, what's this? Yeah, living quarters. We should, hopefully, in theory, you can find a bed here, maybe. Otherwise, we got to find an inn. Let's see if we can find an empty bed. It doesn't have a red. Oh, check it out. Cool. All right, so we're going to sleep. I like to sleep until it's morning. Let's see, almost 11. I could get up around, get going around 7. Let's go ahead and go for 8 hours. And we still haven't got level 2 yet. I'm kind of flabbergasted that it hasn't happened yet. I need to use my skills a lot more, apparently. And let's see where we're at. It is 6:42. That's okay. It should be not dark out anymore. And back into Mage's Guild. All right. I think I hear people up and about, but we're going to take off and head over to see our new place. So that's our first free house we've got. So that's kind of cool. As I said when I first got to Bruma, that I was going to put my horse in a certain spot.
Well met.
Well met to you two.
A coin for an old beggar.
And this is the gate that I wanted to keep my horse so I can remember where it's at. Hello.
Hello.
Ha! Good morning. Alright. If you could get out of my way so that we can take off here. Okay. Let's look at this. So it looks like we could go straight and then we're going to have to go across land, I think. So we're going to follow this path for a while. Since it's going in the right direction. And certain stables sell horses. We're going to wait a while. We've got this free horse, even though it's kind of slow. It's free. And free is good at this point in our travels. Okay, now this is interesting. Where would that go? Let's take a look. That goes up that way, and we really don't want to go that way. You actually want to go this way and then straight, I think. I don't remember how... This is funny, and this is true story. I don't remember how to get there without climbing through the mountains. I know there's a path, and I can always come back from there, but... oh, look at this. We can... I know I'm doing squirrel. I know how to get out of there, but I never can remember how to get to there. Like, okay, it's kind of like that way. Oh, looks like we're coming across a shrine. Is that what we have here? No, we have a mountain we can fall off of. Yikes. As I have said in the game before, if I start getting lost, horrendously lost, then I will cut time out so that I'm not driving you guys crazy with me being lost. Looks like we're gonna have to go up one over this mountain. Let's see a pathway down there. I also don't want to fall down off. I don't want to fall, so let's kind of just go slow. I'll skip time and I'll tell you when I skip time so that I'm not torturing you with me being lost. Oblivion is one of those games. I found a mine. Cool. Oblivion's one of those games where it's easy to get lost. Uh-oh. Take a moment here to kill something. Where are you at? Thank you for helping me fight that horse. What? I'll take your axe. Alright. I don't want to torture you guys with me trying to get places. Because that's kind of boring. Okay, kind of made our way up here, this little camping area, and then we found a pathway finally, so I kind of saved you a little bit of torture there, but look at the top up there. Look at that thing. That, my friends, is Frostcrag Spire. That is our new home. Gosh, look at it in the morning sun. It's beautiful, isn't it? So... a free home. We'll just take a quick look around before we move on to our next adventure. I'm going to take my horse as far up as we can go. Come on. Wow. Not like snow, but it's kind of pretty up here, isn't it? Alright. I've arrived at Frostcrag Spire. I should make my way inside this curious but extraordinary tower. I most certainly shall. And let's see, we can put our horse right here. Well, I'm going to be able to get off. Okay, there we go. And at the very top, I don't know if you saw, I had something that was kind of spinning. Oh, foggy day. Okay. Let's go inside. Okay. I've discovered a dusty tomb within Frostcrag Spire home. I should read it to learn more about this unusual structure. Okay. After reading the dusty tome, I've learned that I can purchase everything I need to restore this place to its former glory from Aurelin Way at the Mystic Emporium in the Market District of Imperial City. Let's see what we got here. As I pen this, I gaze upon the walls of my home and remember the very day its design came to fruition. Although it seems like yesterday, it was actually many years ago. I am an impetuous wizard. I wasn't simply satisfied living at the Arcane University. I spent years coming up with a design for my home, a place where I could practice my magic in peace and keep myself away from the prying eyes of my colleagues. I pored over tomes and dusty scrolls, scoured the bookshops of the land, and even delved into ancient ruins looking for inspiration. Finally, as I rested my weary body at a camp outside of Bruma and marveled in awe at the mastery of the Feral Mountains, I became inspired. Like a madman, I began to sketch exactly what I wanted my grand dwelling to look like. It wasn't long before I had completed my masterpiece, put down my quill, and took a step back to see what I had wrought. Frostcrag Spire was born, and now, as age overwhelms me and the glow is dying from my eyes, I wish to give the spire to you. I thought that my dream could one day crumble to ruin. Fills me with sadness. I know that you'll take care of your new home and, if need be, restore it to its former glory. Please heed my instructions carefully. There's so much to tell, and the strength drains from my limbs. Okay, Frostcrag Spire contains many wonderful inventions. I've spent my whole life perfecting them, and I hope you'll put them to good use. My pride and joy is the Atronach altar. By bringing 3 salts from the very same creatures to this altar, you can summon an Atronach familiar to do your bidding. It will obey your simple commands and defend you at times of need. Should you tire of it, simply speak to it and dismiss it. These fine creatures have protected me in my travels and should be of great use to you. With permission from the Arcane University, I've had a spell-making and enchanting altar placed in the tower as well. You have but to provide the mage tallow candles to power them, and they will serve you well. Working closely with my good friend Sendarin, the master of alchemist in Skingrad, who we need to go see, I have developed the Frostcrag apparatus table. This table is for discerning alchemists and should help in the most difficult brews come easier to create. I've also reseeded my alchemy conservatory with best ingredients Cyrodiil has to offer, and some from beyond her borders. Finally, I have created portals to all of the mage guilds in Cyrodiil. This should make it easier to travel to them in times of need. I've entrusted most of my belongings to Aria Way at the Mystic Emporia in the Market District of Imperial City. There you'll find everything you need to bring Frostcrag Spire back from the dead. She may require compensation for her time and care watching these special items, but I assure you it is well worth the coin. Please take care of Frostcrag Spire. She was my home, and much of myself is infused with the stone and mortar. May your journeys be safe and the roads you travel free of danger. So, wow. Okay, so, yeah, these are, this is what this book was talking about. We can get to any place, any mage guild, anywhere. Oh my gosh, look at this. There's all the different mage guilds. We can get to them directly from here. Unfortunately, it does leave our horse behind. And this, let's see what we have here. This is the living area. This is the vault. And these, I think, are just our decorations, which is kind of cool. Let's go up top and see what we have. So, as I said, this would be a home for mages. So, if you wanted to do your own spell making, the Atronach altar, and the enchanting, you can do it all yourself here. So this is obviously way before we'd be able to get into the Arcane University, which has all of these available to us. But this could get us there much faster. So let's check out the living area. This is the living area. This is like a balcony to go outside. Yeah. Let's see. This is the mountains. So let's look in here. Okay, this is a beautiful garden, and look, one little thing it's got. Whoa. Had one nern root, by the way, that doesn't regrow. But if you're an alchemist and you want all these to make your own potions, look at all this stuff. And it regrows. Now this stuff, oh my gosh, these are from the Oblivion portals. So that's kind of creepy. So that's pretty cool. And let's see, the mountains, let's go back to the main level. And let's go down and check out the vault. So right now this is kind of empty, as you can see, but if we do go to that person that in the Imperial City, this fills with crates and storage, so there's quite a bit. It's kind of beautiful though, even though it's kind of cold and I don't like it that much. Once I find the homes that I really want, then I generally don't use this much, because especially if I'm not doing alchemy or you know, whatever, enchanting and things. I wonder if it tells us which one is which. Apparently, I gotta go see that person in Imperial City. So there we are. That is the Frostcrag Spire, the first home that we own. Alright. So, now we have 2 reasons to go to Imperial City. So it seems, although, let's see, what's our money at? We're really not doing good on money yet. 1430. So it costs money to get your house set up with rooms. So you would pick bedroom or kitchen or whatever the case may be to add the furniture, decorations, storage, and things like that. So we can go check it out anyway. We've got a little bit of money, but I really don't want to spend the money here. It's okay that we don't have a bedroom here. It's so far away from everything else, but it is our first dwelling, so that's kind of cool. So eventually I will go ahead and deck it out with everything, just because it's cool to do that. But that's when you have like so much money and you don't know what to do with it, and we're not there. Alright, so we have, let me look at the map here when I get down. Okay, we're down at the bottom. So let's see. Close map. Like that pathway will get us down the mountains, I think. And that way, let's look at this way real quick. I think it goes, oh, well, looky there. Let's go down that way a little ways, just to kind of flush. As you go to places, it fills your map out. And I want to see what's over here. Oh, let's look at our quests. Let's see, where's our quest? Okay, it's pointing us towards Imperial City, which is fine. I want to go there to talk to Boris anyway. So, let's kind of see where this is going here. Uh-oh. We have another Oblivion portal. Look at Azure Shine. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of not going the way that I want to go. I'm going to turn around for now. We're going to leave that thing there. I don't want to get into that right now. Probably should, because we need to work on those skills, huh? Just trying to remember, because I never remember how to get up here. I mean, I had to skip around. I climbed up the side of a mountain, which is crazy. Uh-oh. There's the fighting music, if you can hear that. I've got the music turned down a little bit low, just so I'm not talking over it. So I don't know what's chasing me. Whoa, now there's some beauty for you. Look at that. Looks pretty from up here, doesn't it? Let's look at our map. Our close map. Okay. So I'm kind of making the map show up so I can see the roads, dirt road here. So that when I come back... Yeah, I climbed up the side of the mountain to get here. I don't know who lives here. I'm not sure if there's a path here or if I'm just running off the side of a mountain. Yeah, let's go back up here. Yeah, I did get off path. Okay. Okay, this seems to be kind of a dead end. Knoll Mountain. Plundered mine. Yeah, it just seems to be straight down the mountain to go there, and that's how I got up. Okay. Alright. Now we seem to be relatively on a path, more or less. Let's look at our map. Okay, so if we're going to go to Imperial City, we want to catch this road right here and just go straight down, heading straight south, basically. You can see our red marker is pointing that way. We're going to get to a main road here pretty quick. That's what I'm looking for. So like I said, Frostcrag Spire is kind of a pain in the neck because of where it's located. But it's a free home, and you can do some pretty cool stuff there with your alchemy and your enchanting and your spell making. You can make spells that are crazy insane after a while. I mean, I've already got it on easy mode. I don't need to make it that easy. Oh, this looks like a thief. What do you think? It surely is. Hello. Goodbye. Leave your pants, man. We don't need those. Okay. Let's see if there's a pelt here. Already got it. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, if you are new to my channel, I've already explained in the intro that I don't like fast traveling. It breaks my immersion. So I don't fast travel unless absolutely necessary. I like to ride my horse from place to place because of the immersion factor, and I love horses in Oblivion. You're gonna get so sick of me saying that. Alright. And once again, we have technical difficulties where my hard drive space got filled up at the end of that video. So we're going to take up where we left off next time. So I'm sorry for the problems here, but I think I got it figured out in future episodes, but sorry about that. So I'll see you next time. Subscribe and like my videos. And the most important thing is have a wonderful rest of your day.